So welcome to the Bad Business Show, Reality Business. This is this week's episode. It is Wednesday, August 25, 2021. And then we have a bit of a change of a script this week. We're going to be talking about politics this week and current events with what's going on in the United States and abroad due to all the hysterical nonsense with the GOP. So let's begin with my latest news on the lawsuits that I have against Fox News. I'm still waiting. I'm 111 Center Street here in Manhattan, New York. I'm waiting for a judge to be appointed, and I'm waiting for a court date, and I'm waiting to receive information, and so I can move on, and everybody can move on. I would like to get this thing over with. I have business to conduct, and this just takes way too long. Fucking worthless as fucking Fox News. I blocked them all. I blocked majority of them all I found out who were selling my personal information. If I give you a review, if I give you personal information, you're not going to turn around and sell my personal information and try to profit off of it, or you're not going to just try to get away with not paying me and deny me for different employment positions that I applied for here in New York City. You're not going to get away with that. So I'm more than definitely qualified for everything. This is Kid Genius. I am a genius. I'm a fucking multi-tool. I have experience, and I'm a master in multiple different fields of study. And if you shut me down, well, you're pretty much hiring losers, and you're pretty much trying to get away with murder. And I can play that game too. I can play better. So fuck you, Fox News Network. I'm gonna bring you down. I'm gonna do everything in my power, whatever I can, to shut your stupid ass network down. Simple as that. Moving on. I heard that Representative Claudia Tenney from the New York 22, District 22, I believe it is, in the 117th Congress. She's originally from New Hartford, Connecticut. Maybe she was trying to appeal. I saw her Instagram page with my colors over here. Something very personal. It started with the Department of Veterans Affairs. And then it got leaked out somehow. Personal information, medical information got leaked out, and then it just started getting tossed all over, and it just started getting misused, misrepresenting my colors over here. I really despise these motherfuckers. I know that you are well aware who the fuck I am, especially when you start wearing my fucking colors. So that's why I start changing everything up, because you're not even fully aware of the entire situation. And there's more than two colors, and I only leaked out two, and I'm missing a third one, and I never leaked that one out for a reason, so I know how to track them down. So anyway, moving on. Claudia Tenney, this stupid bitch right here. So she likes to run her fucking mouth. See the colors? She likes to run her fucking mouth on Fox News. So I heard that Biden is a terrible commander-in-chief. Let's remember who started this whole commander-in-chief thing. It was me, Kid Genius, when I was still originally going by the nickname of Cage Balls before Cage Balls became a company name. So I started this whole commander-in-chief thing. I called out Donald Trump multiple times for being a garbage as terrible commander-in-chief. He didn't respond to COVID-19 properly. When I went to Washington, D.C., I had already intel that there was going to be an attack. Okay? For quite some time. I went to Washington, D.C. I was trying to flee the country for my own personal reasons, to do whatever the fuck it is that I was going to do. As you guys know, December 10, 2019, I already knew I was going to go to a safer place. Didn't give me the time of day on July 2018. I got too many stalkers. Everybody wants to deteriorate my life. I need to make up for it. And I just needed a break. I need to get away, go surf, go do something, and get away from all the drama, and clearly be in a clear zone where COVID, all these biological viruses were not going to be able to be sustained. Clearly, if you have good cardiovascular health, hey, that's exactly what I was preaching. But yeah, no, let's go back. Donald Trump, by the end of COVID, by the end of his by the end of his presidency, when Biden took office, there were hundreds of thousands of deaths. Okay, hundreds of thousands. By July of 2020, there were over 50,000 deaths, and let's say this started about March to July. So between March to July, that is over 10,000. That's about 10,000 deaths on average per month, because you have March is the third month, July is the seventh, so that's about 5 months. That's about 10,000 deaths per month on average. So if you were to ask me, when Biden pulled out the troops from Afghanistan, which was the whole deal, why Claudia Tenney decided to be like, oh, run her fucking mouth. She decided to go on fucking Fox News, because that's what they like to do. They like to run their fucking mouths, those stupid motherfuckers. I called her Triple J because it's saying Judge, Janine, blah, blah, blah. It's just too fucking long, especially when you text that shit. And I don't even consider her a fucking judge. I don't give her any fucking respect, no credibility. I can't stand her. All she does is run her fucking mouth. I can't stand that stupid lady. Fucking old hag. Run your fucking mouth. That's all you fucking do. Run your fucking mouth. Typical fucking New Yorker. That's why they're here and fucking. I fucking can't stand it. Run their fucking mouth like a fucking bitch. So anyway, and then you have the other one, Sandra Smith. Is always looking like a fucking mean fucking face, like she's ready to fight you on fucking TV or something like that. Like, bitch, you on fucking big media, you're getting paid the big bucks and you can't even fucking smile? Like, shut the fuck up. This is a reality show. You're on fucking big media. You're being told what to say. You don't have to deal with the cameras. You don't have to write your own scripts. You ain't practically doing nothing. You just gotta read off a fucking TV board. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And you can't even do something basic, simple, like, fuck you. So let's run it down. Let's go back, cause I fucking can't stand Fox News. They boil my fucking blood, those motherfuckers. Fucking losers. All they do is hire fucking losers. Then you got that one fucking Marine veteran that's on there that lost his fucking legs. What a fucking worthless piece of shit. I ran ops in the military, in the Marine Corps, as an infantry personnel, 0311. Me and my team, we took out over 150 IEDs and weapon stashes, and not one time did I become fucking complacent and I lost my fucking legs or fucking limbs. So that motherfucker did what, a handful, and lost his 2 fucking legs because he got fucking complacent. Like I said, all they do is hire fucking losers. Worthless motherfuckers, bitch. Fucking worthless motherfuckers. And then Fox and Friends wants to go and they want to fucking bail out fucking war criminals. I mean, what the fuck kind of shit is this? You're fucking ass backwards, motherfuckers. You promote all this positivity, or you're trying. You're fucking hypocrites. Like I said, you're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. They promote, all this law and order shit, but motherfucker, you breaking the laws. You're supporting fucking criminals, motherfucker. You're supporting war criminals. You support motherfucking. You just like to run your fucking mouth, mother. You support fucking losers. All you do is hire worthless motherfuckers, bitch, and then you shut me down. All I have is amazing. My resume, my accomplishments are like spectacular. I'm just straight up fucking awesome. That's why I'm fucking kid genius, motherfucker. So anyway, so this Claudia Tenney lady, I don't know how the fuck you New Yorkers wanna like elect this person to represent you, because all she does is run her fucking mouth and she has no accurate information. Okay, so how is compared to the hundreds and thousands of deaths under the presidency of Donald J. Trump with a COVID attack, which is a biological terror attack, okay? Compared to, how are you going to compare it to Joe Biden pulling out the Afghanistan troops from Afghanistan over in Kabul, and about 20 deaths occurred within the, like, not even the first 48 hours. Not even like 20 deaths, like not even, okay? Like about 20 deaths, okay? Like 20 deaths versus hundreds of thousands, 50,000 by like within 5 months from like March to July. So you know what? Let's be honest. If there's like 50,000 deaths, which there's not even that amount of many troops over there within 5 months, okay, maybe I'll say that like Joe Biden is getting it to be terrible, but it was even like American deaths which died here on American soil, like they did during the Trump administration. Oh, America first, but damn, America, motherfucker, Americans fucking died on American fucking soil because you failed to fucking listen to the proper intelligence community, improper intel fucking people like me who went to DC trying to seek your fucking dumb ass out, and your own secret service and your own fucking team denied me because what? You don't do your fucking research? Who the fuck am I? I do fucking intel, bitch, or I did. Not anymore. Now I directly report to everybody, and I oust all the stupid motherfuckers because of these stupid reasons. Welcome to the Bad Business Show. You're all bad motherfucking business. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to give her a call. Let's send her a message. You know what? Let's see if she's gonna run her fucking mouth. Let's see, because she likes to run her fucking mouth. Let's send her a fucking message on Instagram and give her a heads up. Say, hey, we're gonna call you. Hey, I'ma call you now. Ready to run your mouth on the Bad Business Show. Let's give her a quick heads up. You see that? Yeah, let's send that direct message. Sent. Yeah, we're gonna give her a call. We're gonna give her give her a few minutes, and we're gonna give her a call. I got 3 different numbers here. I'm gonna give her a call on Utica, Birmingham, and then DC. So before that happens, let's see. We have a few things we need to talk about. Other than that, yeah. So the other thing about it was just a few days ago, about like the last 24 hours. Today is Wednesday, so about yesterday, Tuesday, Joe Biden is about to like start addressing, 24, 48 hours. Biden was to address the nation, us, the United States, about Afghanistan and the whole troops and the deaths that's been going on, because Fox News is like totally like making a big deal about it because they got nothing else to fucking talk about, and they got really nothing to like have on fucking Biden because compared to Trump, like he's like the most shittiest person, so they gotta like try to fight their way, try to like get something. So you got 20 deaths compared to the 100,000s. They gotta run their fucking mouths, like the worthless piece of shits that they are. So yeah, like Biden was to address the nation because the whole issues over there in Kabul, and then Donald Trump decides to make his fucking little smart ass fucking big mouth, another big mouth motherfucker who can't back shit up, obviously. Oh, America this, America that, but hundreds of thousands of Americans died under your presidency, motherfucker, bitch, because you decided to run your fucking mouth and decided to pick fights with China, and those little clever motherfuckers decided to fucking send you a motherfucking goddamn fucking COVID biological attack, bitch. So yeah, fucked us up well, fuck them up, man. I try to prevent it, but your bitch ass, you're too arrogant, telling them, you know what, your presidency failed because of that. So you don't want to listen because you have big ego, whatever. You can drop to your fucking knees for the Taliban, just like how you did for everybody else, okay? Just like how he said you can drop. He said he is going to drop to his fucking knees to the Taliban. You know what? Those are his fucking words. Those are Donald Trump's words. You know what, Donald Trump? I ain't gay, motherfucker, bitch. And I don't think Biden's fucking gay either. He got a fucking wife or whatever. She may be some crazy, stupid lady, fucking Dr. Jill, whatever, so-called doctor, whatever. I outsmart all you motherfuckers, bitch, anyway. But whatever, bro. Like, you want to drop to your knees, motherfucker, bitch? I mean, you already got fucking Hannity over here fucking jerking you off and fondling your fucking balls. You might as well have them fucking, you might as well finish getting down on your knees and suck their fucking dicks like the bitch you are. Because you know what? You're a fucking faggot, motherfucker, bitch. I will never drop down to my knees to no other fucking man, especially not no fucking terrorist group. You are a fucking faggot and that's all you ever are. Fuck you, Donald Trump. You get this motherfucker always, bitch. You always find a way to get the fuck you from me, bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker. Go drop to your fucking knees and cry like a bitch. Suck their fucking dick, you fucking faggot. Worthless motherfucker. Apparently he decides to come out the fucking closet now. Finally came out the closet. He told fucking Bonnie, address the nation. He's gonna drop down to his fucking knees and apparently he's gonna suck fucking Taliban's dick. So you know what, all those foot patrols, let them might as well whip their little tiny dicks out and have Donald Trump suck them all off. Fucking faggot, bitch. Hey, I ain't gay, but if you wanna get down on your knees and suck some dicks, don't come to me. Go over there. You go find those fags that want to get their fucking dick sucked by other fucking weirdos like you. Personally, I don't give a fuck. Just respect me and give me my motherfucking boundaries. I ain't gay, motherfuckers. So, moving on. Maybe we should decide to start calling this lady now. I gave her a fucking heads up. It's been a few minutes. So, I'm gonna fucking call her private because I ain't trying to give her my fucking phone number. That stupid bitch. Let's call the Utica office. 315-732 0713. Yep. Yeah, let's call private. I'm not even sure if my phone's working on private anyway. So we're gonna see if she's able to, if she's gonna run her fucking mouth today, if she has Yes, hi. I would like to speak with Representative Claudia Tenney. This is the Bad Business Show. Say that again?
Yes, sir. What is it about?
This is the Bad Business Show. I would like to speak with Claudia Tenney.
I apologize, sir. She is not available in our office.
What office is she in? Is she at the Utica, Binghamton, or the DC office? Which one? Because this is the Utica office. Which office is she at if she's not in the Utica? Binghamton or DC?
Yes, sir. She's currently in DC, but I don't have.
Good. I'll get the DC office then. Perfect. I'll call the DC office now. Thank you. She's apparently in DC. We'll call the DC office now. 202*67 Fucking worthless motherfuckers, bitch. Can't stand those motherfucking little people. Pick up the phone, the worthless motherfuckers, bitch. We're calling DC office now.
Good afternoon, Congressman Tenney's office. How may I help you?
Yes, perfect. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the Bad Business Show. I am looking to speak with Representative Claudia Tenney. Can you please put her on the phone?
I'm sorry, the Congresswoman's unavailable at the moment, but I'd be happy to take a message.
We don't take messages here. We wanna have her on the talk show right now. We are live, and we want her on the show. She likes to run her fucking mouth. Well, she can run her mouth using the First Amendment freedom of speech without being censored like big media does. So she can be on the phone right now with the Bad Business Show.
Okay, sir. If you want to
transfer me to her, or you can go fuck yourself and get the fuck off the fucking line. How's that?
Okay, well, I'm gonna hang up now.
Go fuck yourself, you worthless piece of shit, just like her. Well, you already know. Fucking worthless piece of shit. So anyway, moving on. We're not gonna waste any more time with that. We already know that she's fucking worthless. Now, the other fucking thing was, the last thing before I decide to cut it off for today, Wednesday, is we're gonna talk about the Trump border wall, which is one of my favorite. I left my most favorite subject I want to talk about today, which was the current status of Trump's little bitch ass border wall. I fucking love how all the fucking rains have come, the heavens have spoken. trans-border wall has been torn apart by the Arizona monsoon and all the rains that have demolished it. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Let the heavens fucking speak. A long time ago, decades ago, there was a wall built to divide East and West Berlin. Clearly, history has proven that walls that divide different nations do not fucking function. And this proves once again that walls do not work. The wall did not work earlier this year when Biden took office and all the migrants decided to cross the border. Many went to their deaths. All that could have been avoided if there was no wall. It could have been done properly. No walls required to handle the situation. But you know what? The heavens have spoken. I'm very happy that the wall is being torn apart. It was built improperly as it is. It was all just like last minute. It spent billions and billions of dollars, of tax dollars, building this wall, and it's just a waste of tax money. It is a complete waste of tax money. I believe those billions of dollars could have gone to something better, but that's what happens when we have terrible leadership in our United States Congress and executive branch. So it is simple as that. Obviously I do this show in a public area. I'm beginning to have a lot of worthless people around me. They're starting to make a lot of fucking noise. We're gonna start having a lot of background noise. So guess what? This show is gonna be starting to be wrapped up right now. We're gonna have to continue on a different day. So this is Kid Genius, and this is the Wednesday edition of the Bad Business Show. Until next day. Alright, so welcome to the Bad Business Show. This is Thursday, the 26th, and we are following up with the latest of what's going on in Afghanistan and how the GOP are having a drama attack and going on social media and talking about impeaching Biden. So we're talking about the effectiveness of a president compared to Donald J. Trump, because Donald J. Trump is the worst president on paper, and he is retaliating using his little cheerleaders in the GOP to vouch for him and go after Biden. So here I sent a message. I posted a few messages on social media. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I saw that she attended one of those Trump rallies. She would say, "Oh, let's impeach Biden." So I told her, "Hey, when I decide to call, make sure you pick up the phone." I just sent her a message, as you can see right here. I'll be giving her a call now. I just posted that because she thinks that holding her little son, funny how you need to attend a Trump rally to gather up signatures and just to talk about impeaching Biden when he did not insult veterans. As a commander-in-chief, how would you insult your own military like that, especially the injured ones? I personally took it what is the word I'm looking for? I took offense to it. I also took offense, since I am a Hispanic, so double offense, since he wanted to attack Hispanics and build a wall between the Hispanic nations, the Latin America and the United States. Clearly, last time there was a wall built to divide the east and west of Berlin, and it didn't last for too long, and clearly history proves that is an ineffective method. So we're going to be giving a call to Marjorie Greene, and we're going to be asking her why she has impeachment proposals about Biden and how she feels that a few deaths in Afghanistan, because now she posted about 2 hours ago that there were 4 Marines who died. I was in the Marine Corps. Maybe you didn't do your job properly, but whatever. But how are a few deaths in Afghanistan related to Biden's move to get troops out of Kabul, Afghanistan, comparing to the hundreds and thousands of deaths that you are cheering squad for Donald Trump, when all these thousands of deaths here on American soil was instigated by Donald J. Trump, and he did nothing to prevent it, with the proper intel community attempted to approach him and did everything they could to get him, the president, on the executive branch to do something and get everybody moving to prevent these deaths. And he himself did nothing to lead by example and promote a good and healthy cardiovascular life and anatomy, when he himself does nothing to lead by example. So let's ask Marjorie Taylor Greene, a cheerleader, because we're having issues getting the top brass on the show, because they know that I'm going to ridicule them, and they don't want their titles to be ridiculed by someone like me, because they know if I ridicule them, Kid Genius, I'm going to take their job over in leadership, as I intend to do if I intend to run for presidency. The second topic that we'll be talking about will be Black Lives Matter and how it's a terrorist organization. But first, let's give a call to Marjorie Greene, whatever her name is. So we're gonna call her. I have 3 numbers here. We have the Dalton office, the Rome office, and DC. Let's give the Dalton office a quick call. 706-226. Oh wait, *67. Can't forget that. 706-226-5320. That it is her office. So let's give her a call real quick. This is Kid Genius.
Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Please leave your name, number, and...
What a worthless bitch. She knows that I'll be calling. Let's call the other office, the Rome office, *67-706-290-1776. Why should she have a 1776 number? She clearly does not represent the United States. Promoting all those 100,000 deaths and being a cheerleader for the Trump squad. What a fucking loser. You clearly are in the wrong line of business, lady. I think you need a cheerleading position, not a position in Congress. You like to be a cheerleader, so in the wrong business. Alright, let's call the DC office. Until then, we will ridicule the living shit out of her if she doesn't fucking pick up the phone, because she's bad fucking business. 5211-706-202-225-5211.
Call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Apparently, you can't dial the DC office. Ain't that something? DC office doesn't work. It's alright, I already have my do not show my caller ID. Nobody in DC should work, so they don't need to have a job.
Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Please leave your name, number,
We're gonna
and
leave
email
a
address,
fucking
and we'll
voicemail.
get
We're
back
gonna
to
be
you
a
as soon as
last
we can.
fucking
Thank you.
voicemail.
Record your message after
We're gonna
the
leave a
tone.
stupid
When
ass
you're
fucking
finished,
message.
you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Cheerleader Marjorie Greene, this is the Bad Business Show. You are in the wrong line of business. You should not be a representative of Congress. You are not a leader. You are a cheerleader for the Trump bitch ass squad. I suggest you, you should just retire, get out of the line of business, go find a new job, resign. And, about your little impeachment proposal about Biden, you have signatures from only the Trump rallies. Let's talk about how Biden's not going to get impeached because he never insulted Hispanics, he never insulted women, he didn't build a wall to divide two different nations. Clearly that didn't work out for Berlin too well, East and West. You clearly know nothing about history because you're supporting a Nazi of a former president like Donald Trump and a shitty, crappy, garbage ass fucking former commander-in-chief, which instigated a biological terror attack and resulted in hundreds, thousands of deaths of Americans in American soil. I don't want to see you on Fox News, that garbage, hypocritical news network, or on Instagram posting, impeach Biden. And I don't want to see you talking about my former military branch, Marine Corps. There are deaths just because there's a couple deaths. Oh my gosh, there's a couple deaths. How about the hundred thousands of deaths here in the United States that your little fan squad and you little fucking bitch ass cheerleader are solely supporting? All those hundreds of thousands of Americans that died because your precious little former president, the worst president in USA history by statistical fact, and rated by
the maximum recording time
well
allowed.
fuck it, you can continue here on the fucking show. Worst fucking president in USA history statistically by historians, reported by historians. So Marjorie Greene, from wherever the fuck you represent, you need to get the fuck out of wherever the fuck it is that you represent, because you are not a fucking leader. You are a cheerleader. You have no reason to be in a leadership position for anyone else. You are bad fucking business. Get the fuck out of the fucking Congress. Go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch. Fuck you. And I don't want to see you fucking talking about this shit, because if you want to fucking run your mouth, you clearly can't state facts. And I, Kid Genius, I'm gonna call you out. And if you can't come onto my motherfucking show and you can't fucking talk, why the fuck do you represent the fucking people if you can't defend yourself with facts? Get the fuck off fucking Congress. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to see you on fucking Instagram. Just fucking resign. You're a stupid fucking bitch, and go fuck yourself. Welcome to the Bad Business Show. Your bad fucking business. We're gonna take a fucking break. Alright, now that we're back from a brief moment, I'm going to give you guys a class on terrorism, because apparently the Black Lives Matter organization claims that they're not terrorism, but they all should be arrested and removed from the United States and branded as the terrorists that they are. And I'm going to explain to you why legally, by law, the Black Lives Matter organization is a terrorist organization. By definition, what is a terrorist organization? Terrorism is someone or a group of individuals who act with violence to instill fear, not for freedom, but for political, ideological, and or monetary reasons. Everyone in the United States is a free human person. Nobody is in chains, nor are they enslaved. Therefore, any reason to commit acts of terror were for political, ideological, or monetary reasons. Monetary would include theft and burglary. Those are examples of monetary reasons. Clearly, there have been many businesses, both black businesses, Hispanic businesses, Middle Easterners who own small businesses, Hispanic businesses, white Caucasians who own businesses that were all looted by the Black Lives Matter terrorist organization. proving that not only is it a political and ideological, but also monetary. They violated all three. In Chicago, for example, as they were the leading murder capital of the United States in 2020, there were about 50 deaths, murders on a weekly basis. Every week it was reported. About 50 deaths. 50 deaths on a weekly basis. 50 deaths, okay? This is completely uncalled for. Murder capital, and nobody stood up, nor did their mayor, Lori Lightfoot, did she ever do anything to stand up against that. Ridiculous. The next thing we want to talk about is, if the black community is so dead set on and be like, oh my gosh, there's so many deaths, so many black deaths. Okay, let's talk about warlord Joseph Kony, who was the self-appointed messiah of the Lord's Resistance Army, the LRA, overseas, which is a rebel group responsible for Africa's longest-running armed conflict. He has kidnapped over 30,000 children to strengthen his army and forcing boys to become soldiers and girls to become sex slaves. Nobody's protesting about this guy. I don't see all the big ass commotion about, how they did with George Floyd or anyone else. I find it to be quite ridiculous. The black community doesn't want to work. Wherever there's black community, there's always poverty. The 25 most poorest countries in the world, according to the Business Insider, rely in the continent of Africa. You don't see that in Latin America. You don't see that in Asia. You don't see that in Europe. 25 top most poorest countries rely on the continent of Africa. So undeveloped countries. You should have the technology. In fact, there are billions that toss into these countries and continents on an annual basis, and they can't progress or develop their own countries. Now, why and how is it legally capable of labeling this terror organization and any sympathizer a terror organization as a terrorist, each individual as a terrorist, and getting them out the country? Okay, under the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1868, granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including former enslaved people, and guaranteed all citizens equal protection under law. Now, sure, how do we backtrack everything? Until the grounds of denaturalization are met. What is denaturalization, and what are the grounds for denaturalization? Okay, let's start with the one related to a terrorist organization, because that is the topic today. Membership in subversive groups. What is? First of all, let's define subversion. So when we continue, there's no questions answered or buts about what is subversion. Subversion is defined by the actions designed to undermine the military, economic, psychological, or political strength or morale of a governing authority. What is subversive activity? Anyone lending aid, comfort, and moral support to individuals, groups, or organizations that advocate the overthrow of incumbent governments by force and violence is subversive and engage in subversive activity. Other words to know are treason, sedition, sabotage, and espionage, but I'm sure you can Google that and figure it out for yourself with Webster's Dictionary or Merriam's Dictionary. So, let's proceed. Let's go back and proceed with what are the grounds for subversive groups and denaturalization. Your citizenship, and what are the consequences? Your citizenship, even though you don't have to be just a resident, you could be a citizen, and your citizenship may be revoked in the U.S. government may be revoked by the U.S. government if they can prove that you join a subversive organization. Now, if you were caught on camera, which there was a lot of big media covering all the fires and all the chaos last year in 2020, and they can pinpoint you out, they can prove that you joined a subversive organization. Membership in such organization is considered a violation of the oath of U.S. allegiance. Examples include the Nazi Party, there's other parties that can be removed from the United States government, the Al-Qaeda, and they have been removed. There are members of these parties that already have been removed, so there will be no discrimination if you are all removed as well from the United States, and you are put on a process for denaturalization. You are removed from this country. Other domestic terrorists, and there are plenty of other domestic terrorist organizations. It just does not lead just to these three that I have mentioned. There are plenty others. So now that we have defined what is a terrorist organization, if you are caught and you are in the FBI anti-terrorism unit, which I have personally worked for in the past, and I was an expert in the United States military, in the Marine Corps, in the anti-terrorism and combating against terrorism, and that's why the FBI recruited me originally many years ago to be a FBI anti-terrorism consultant. I am telling you by example, and as my expertise as Kid Genius here on this show, the Bad Business Show, you are all bad business. You're damn fucking terrorists, and if you are part of these groups, these terrorist organization groups, and you are identified by the FBI because big media caught you on video and they can identify you, you will be on a process for denaturalization, and it's simple as that. Welcome to the Bad Business Show. If you're a fucking terrorist, you're bad fucking business. You're negative fucking business. You're bad business for the United States. You have caused economic, political, psychological, and so many fucking problems for this country. You have burned down cities for ideological, monetary, and political reasons, which defines terrorist organization. So welcome to the Bad Business Show. You're all bad business. You have been educated, but ignorance to the law doesn't make you not guilty. Kid Genius signing out. Alright, so welcome to the Bad Business Show. This is the recap for the week. It is Saturday, August 28, 2021. It is a very windy day here in Manhattan, so bear with me today. This is the recap for the week. So let's go over what's been going on this week. We had first talked about the Fox News network and how they only hire hypocrites and losers who don't stick by the facts. They have their own agenda to try to twist to their own political perspective, which is incorrect and infactual. And that's why they got themselves into a lawsuit with me, Kid Genius, aka real name Luis A. Oliveira, but on this show, Kid Genius. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Fox News network is a shit network, and I don't want to spend too much time with them talking about them. They don't even deserve the time of day. Moving on. I'm waiting to go to court with y'all stupid motherfuckers, Fox News Network. So, moving on for real. We had dealt with and ousted two politicians. There are Trump cheerleaders that do not use facts, and clearly we know. After this episode, Claudia Tenney and Marjorie Green, that they don't use facts, they don't stick by the facts, they don't stand by the facts, and why should the people of the United States of America stand by or elect representatives such as these two, for example, and I'm sure there's plenty more Trump cheerleaders out there, male or female. I'm waiting to find out. We'll probably have to oust them. They probably don't have with their absence, they probably won't pick up the phone and get on this talk show because they know that I'm right and that I have all the facts, they have none, and I'm Kid Genius, and they just can't even stand a chance. So it's best that they plead the fifth. That's probably what they're doing, is shutting the fuck up. And I suggest they keep it that way. They completely plead the fifth and shut the fuck up, if not resign. Now, I want you all to ultimately resign and not be reelected, because the United States of America and its people does not need a Trump cheerleading squad. It does not need Donald Trump, worst president of the United States ever. He's just butthurt, and that's why he's using all his little cheerleaders to, go attack Biden, because that's what they do. They're a bunch of fucking losers that way. They have nothing else better to do, and they rather throw information that cannot be verified and has no grounds for any facts at all. And that is exactly what they do. They're a bunch of fucking losers, and they're just all sore and butthurt about fucking losing, because Donald Trump's always like, oh, win, win, win. Yeah, fucking loser. You fucking lost, motherfucker, bitch. And you're gonna stay that way. And anyone related to Donald Trump and his administration, you're just like him. You're just trying to play by his agenda, and you're all a bunch of fucking losers. Let's just keep it that way. The last thing that we had talked about this week was about the terrorist organization, the Black Lives Matter, and the overview of it all. We have established the facts that enable the Black Lives Matter terrorist organization as a terrorist organization, and all the reasons were stated. They have violated all the predicates to actually confirm that it is a terrorist organization. Another reason why, and it's probably predominantly reason number one why I have mentioned on my social media Instagram account, The Bad Business Show, that I am staying away from the black community, because and I am purposely segregating myself. I do not associate myself with terrorists, with any negativity whatsoever, especially not any terrorists. Nothing under no circumstance has ever called for a movement of terrorism, domestic terrorism, within our country. I don't care if a drug addict criminal who was caught red-handed by law enforcement, by local law enforcement, which should have been handled by the Secret Service, since this was a monetary currency issue, which is predominantly handled by the Secret Service. Why the Secret Service wasn't on top of this, I don't know. Probably because it was only like $20 currency fraud. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't big enough for them, but this goes to show why something like this should be handled by the federal government and not by local governments. Because when you start comparing a accidental murder, manslaughter, and they give this guy the entire freaking book over in Minnesota, and then you have an entire community rising up and conducting domestic terrorism, those two just an accidental murder is an accidental murder. He is a drug addict. George Floyd was a drug addict criminal. Proven facts. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you say. It is proven facts. He was a drug addict, and he was a criminal, already a felon, who was caught red-handed at the time of crime, committing a crime. The guy was not a racist. He was clearly married. He was a white Caucasian married to a Asian woman. That was clearly not racist. He's a man of the law. It falls down to training and proper handling of the situation, not purpose murder. So he was handed the book, unfortunately, because the United States needed to shut down a terrorist organization, but this is all going to be fixed real soon. The facts will be told. History, the future is the true judge of the past, and the future will handle the terrorist organization that had burned down our cities across the United States of America. Because if there were such problems, with Black Lives being murdered by local law enforcement, which the statistics are actually across the nation very, very low. There are actually more murders and more deaths with other races and across other boards with so many other different types of deaths than there are with police brutality against black lives. These are the facts, and actually there are more black lives lost, blacks on blacks killing blacks. As an example of last year, Chicago was the murder capital of the United States last year, and predominantly they were all black on black, and just ridiculous. And even the black mayor, Lori Lightfoot, a lesbian who's married to a white Caucasian woman, did absolutely nothing about anything that was going on. That shows a lot about your lack of leadership and control over your city. Murder capital of the year 2020, Chicago. Congratulations, you are disgusting and pitiful, and that's why you will stay in poverty, and you will have no government assistance. You need to first show yourselves that you are capable of improvement and of positivity. That is all pretty much examples of domestic terrorism, and I personally, I do not associate myself with terrorism or any terrorist whatsoever, and I want nothing to do with you. Please keep your distance from me, as I am actively trying to segregate myself from all you terrorists. I want none of that negativity in my life. Thank you very much. I appreciate your cooperation. And anybody else who's listening to this and you're watching this show, I suggest you do the same. These are the facts. This is the truth. I pulled out U.S. law on all of you, and you can use these U.S. facts and the law to protect yourself, as I do. So that is pretty much the recap for the week. This is the Bad Business Show. This is Kid Genius signing out. This is the 8th episode of the Bad Business Show, Reality Business. Kid Genius, me, versus Fox News Network, politicians, and terrorists. So until next week.